What's up everyone, I'm GKB from Gamers Knows Best. Today is Indi Scussion and we will be talking about Spheriods, a play anywhere game. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so Spheriods is developed by Eclipse Games and is for the Wii U, PS4, Vita, Xbox, and Windows 10 Play Anywhere. Here is what Eclipse Games has to say about their game. In Spheriods, you take control over Lucas, a jumpy Canadian boy who sets out on an adventure with his crazy scientist companion, Otto, after it's discovered that the government has been hiding an alternative universe from the cubic world they live in. Unfortunately, these alternative universe contain spheres that wish to turn everything round. So it's up to Lucas to save the world from these dangerous aliens, the Spheroids. Alright everyone, let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to go ahead and start off with the graphics. I do like the art style. I think it's really cool. It's a 2D side scroller with pixel art as the main backdrop of everything. When you get into seeing some of the aliens and the spheroids and stuff, they're very cool. They're all different designs. As you get through the levels, they give you different ones, kind of like ramping up the difficulty, and they throw a whole bunch at you, which is fun and keeps it a little bit interesting. I do love the beautiful backdrops of all the different levels. I mean, you start out like in this like island, and then you go into like Russia, which is like snow. You go into Egypt, which is kind of like an underground thing where you learn your gravity skill. So it does get into different areas of the game, but my biggest critique of it is it's not really that interesting to look at after a while. It tends to get a little bit boring and almost feels like a reskin. Now, I don't want to say anything about the level design because I think the level design, as far as a gameplay aspect, is really nice and works really well and will get you a little bit frustrated at times. But overall, I think it does what it needs to do. It looks great. It does tend to get a little bit boring as the game goes on. So, you're fair warned on that, but it is fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. So, the gameplay is fun and fast. Reminds me a lot of like Mario Brothers, old platformer games like Mega Man and all that kind of stuff. The mechanics are you can run, you can jump, you can use your hooks, shoot them up, or jump and you can shoot them down to hit like levers and stuff and kill the spheroids. You can also use your grappling hook to swing, which helps you in the platforming and getting around. They do very interesting ways with that, where you can hook on these certain little squares and slide. They'll move around and all kinds of stuff, and they make it really fun to use. So I do like the grappling hook the most. They also have a gravity ability. Now that one kind of is a bit frustrating and cool at the same time. So it pretty much just makes you go, you can walk on the ceiling and stuff like that. It doesn't last very long. It lasts for a few seconds and then you fall back down. You gotta wait till it recharges, which is pretty instant. It's just like a couple seconds, then it recharges fully and then you can use it again. So it's pretty quick on how fast you can use it. But where I get a little bit frustrated with is you have to stay on the ceiling at some points in the game and kill enemies below you, but when you're tapping the hook to go, if you hold it too long or don't tap it quick enough, you detach from the ceiling and then you fall down and then you lose health. There was one part that really was frustrating and I kept dying and dying over again. That was the only way I can really get through it, is go kill a couple of them before I fall off, rinse and repeat, and then eventually got through that part, and then the rest was so far so good. Each stage has a arcade machine at the beginning where you can purchase some upgrades. You can get like health, double hooks, dynamite. You can also get upgrades for those, or more powerful versions of those as well. You can also get the slowdown time and then stop time or freeze time abilities, and you can buy extra health or extending your health bar. It only goes so far, so don't waste it. So the Chivos are also really good. You pretty much play through all 8 worlds. You'll get Chivos, and then you get Chivos for killing enemies and doing certain things throughout the game. It's not very difficult. You can probably get most of them in one playthrough, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and move on to the story. So the story is really basic. You're Lucas, a Canadian boy who's trying to save his world from the round spheroids. You're helped by the scientist Otto, and that's about it. There's not a whole lot to it. You're pretty much play the game, kill bad guys, save world, yay, it's over. But with these platformer games, the story is really secondary to the gameplay, and that's where platformers excel at, is the terrific gameplay in them. Does this game have perfect gameplay? No, it's kind of frustrating at times, but I did have a lot of fun playing this game. My final thoughts for Spheroids is it's a really good game. It was cheap. I had a good time playing it. Chivos are fantastic. Definitely worth picking it up if you want. If you're into platformers and you want just something interesting to play for a little while. It doesn't take long to play, only a couple of hours, and you'll beat it. Well, that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would definitely consider hitting that like button. We'd really appreciate it. If you had a chance to play Spheroids and are thinking about getting it, let us know in the comments below what you think of the game. Please share and subscribe. This is GKB. I will see you in the next one, and as always, take care of your fellow gamers.